Yeah, hello and welcome to this weather update. It's about 1:30 p.m. on July 2nd, 2019, and not a great day out, not like yesterday. Uh, um, you can see we got this band of clouds over us. Started off clear this morning, but then the clouds rolled in pretty quickly. And actually, if you look closely on the satellite, it looks like there's some smoke up in over here to the north of us. So I don't know if that's going to be affecting us or not. Not sure. It's not that dense, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. Um, what we do have to watch, though, is the chance for showers. So I'll look at the National Weather Service website. I'll look at the radar right now. There's really not too much shower activity going on. Um, you look down here. If we can get that to load. Uh, very little, very light shower activity. Probably barely even reaching the ground. So not a whole lot of shower activity right now. It's 82 in the city. We're going to look at some observations here across the island. 83 at Farmingdale Airport, but the dew point is a little higher today, 63. So a little bit humid. It's humid out there. Not terribly humid, but it's humid. Islip. We'll look at Islip. 81, dew point up to 65. Uh, and of course, look at New Jersey. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot hotter in Toms River. Let's see what it is in Toms River right now. Let's see. Mount Holly has 86. 92! 92 in Toms River. My God, that place gets so hot. It's unbelievable. 92. West wind to 12, gusting to 18, and dew point is 65. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. That place is so hot. It's always so hot in Jersey, especially Toms River. Man. Let's look at it on the underground here. So you'll see here, you see the 90s over Toms River. Right, Long Island is mostly 80s. South Shore probably a little cooler. Upper 70s, low 80s. Middle of the island more like around 83, 84 degrees. The city, we have some readings upper 80s, maybe 90 degrees in parts of northern Queens and the Bronx. But then we head into New Jersey. I think it starts getting hotter. See some more 90s on the map. And sure enough, there's Toms River. Hot spot as always. Always the hot spot, Toms River. We've got temperatures in the 90s, pretty much mid 90s in Toms River West, and then right on the water you might have some upper 80s. But Seaside's still up near 92, so 93 at Seaside, no sea breeze there. So it's a brutal day in Jersey once again. No surprise. That's what it is in New Jersey. It's hot even here in Monmouth County and more in Middlesex County. Got some 90s too on the map. So, and what makes it really bad, of course, is the humidity. So when you look at the humidity, you see we have dew points in the mid-60s for us. And I see a few 70-degree dew points, a few more around Toms River. So not only is it hotter there, yeah, it's more humid too. Yeah. Yep. So, not the place you want to be, that's for sure. We'll look at the Ventus sky, unless you like the heat. If you like the heat, that is the place to be. You can see there's a sea breeze coming in, but in the middle of the island, a west wind, and this has us much hotter, so I don't know why this has us hotter. So I don't know. This isn't always accurate, the Ventus sky, I notice, with the temperatures. We'll go, and speaking of heat, you don't want to be without power in this heat, and we still have about 4,783 people out of power, which is a lot less than what it was yesterday. So they're making progress quickly, but I still don't know why they haven't declared a disaster in this area. I just don't understand it. It's absolutely insane to me, and people are losing food in their freezers and stuff, and they don't get reimbursed for that. New York doesn't have a process for that. New Jersey, on the other hand, I believe does. And I know that in New Jersey, when there are these kind of things, usually JCP&L gives out water and ice at all the nearest supermarkets, but they don't do that here. So again, it's just another example of how, well, sorry, if you can't afford to lose a freezer's worth of food, then you really don't belong in New York State. You can go live in New Jersey. That's what they want. That's what Mr. Cuomo wants. But I don't want to get into that. I could go on and on, but I talked about it yesterday. I'm not going to talk about it again. I'm not here to rant. I'm here to talk about the weather. So let's, because again, New Jersey's hot as hell. All right, unless you like the heat. Oh, sorry. You're going to have to live there whether you like it or not. How about you live there, Mr. Cuomo? Yeah, how about you live there and sweat your you know what off? All right, let's look at what's going to be happening today with the showers. So, Nam, um, uh, you can see not much going on, but as we head toward the evening, like 8, 9 o'clock, could be some thunderstorms popping up. The NAM seems to have them mostly over the western areas, New Jersey, and maybe there's one clipping Nassau County there. And then maybe a little more activity into Wednesday morning, and then Wednesday should be dry, and Thursday we may have some scattered activity too. So we'll have to keep our eye on this. Probably nothing severe, but if there's a chance of a thunderstorm, you've got to be prepared that sometimes they can be severe. I see some purples on here, so we'll have to keep our eye on that for sure and see what's going to happen. And this is the model I like to use for shower and thunderstorm development. However, I will go into a few others here. Here's the HRRR. Kind of got the same idea. A little bit there. So it looks like most of the activity would be over New Jersey, of course, because that's where most of the heat is. So that's why. Let's go to the GFS and take a look at what our temperatures are going to be doing the next couple of days, because it's going to be hot. We know that. So here we are. See, most of the heat's over New Jersey. South Shore will be coolest today, and then as we go into tomorrow is going to be even hotter. Jersey is going to probably go well into the mid 90s, maybe upper 90s. I still see some isolated 90-degree readings on Long Island too, perhaps on the North Shore, maybe even the middle of the island. And then for Thursday, we cool off a little bit. Temperatures drop back into the mid 80s. And then for Friday, Thursday, by the way, is July 4th, so July 4th does not look quite as hot. For Friday, we have mid 80s, so, and maybe 90 in Jersey. All right, and hopefully July 4th will be dry. So hopefully it doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of shower activity that day. So let's back it up and look at the dew points here, because that's what really makes it uncomfortable is when you have these high dew points. You can see this is underestimating the dew points on Long Island. Actually, they're higher than this. We may have to use a different model then. Well, it's going to stay humid tomorrow. Really, the humidity don't go anywhere all week. But it won't be oppressively humid on Long Island. According to this, it won't be anyway. We don't start getting into that until Friday. Then things really start getting bad as far as the humidity is concerned. Let's go ahead and look at a different model here as far as the humidity, because I don't think that's looking proper. Is a little more accurate here with the humidity than NAM. So, see, it has those dew points in the 60s mostly. And then as we go into tomorrow, tomorrow is going to be brutal according to the NAM. So we're going to have dew points closer to 70. So this could be more humid than the GFS is indicating for tomorrow. And then for Thursday, we're dealing with more humidity. So this humidity don't go anywhere, unfortunately. What about the clouds? Let's look at that. So here we are at the clouds. This is underestimating the clouds, the NAM. But expect plenty of clouds tomorrow. Plenty of clouds. Won't be a nice day, to be in the Pine Barrens or anything like that. It'll be too hot. It'll be too hot, first of all, but there'll be a lot of clouds too. Let's look at the GFS. Let's see what that shows. Yeah, plenty of clouds around. So yeah, it's not going to be. Forget about getting any nice skies for this week. You had your nice skies yesterday, so hopefully you did get out and enjoy them. But anyway, that is going to wrap up this weather update. Um, one more thing I'll just look at the Ventu sky for, and that is the thunderstorm threat. We're just going to look at the Cape. I don't see a lot of Cape. Let's see if we see. Yeah, I don't see a lot of. It starts in a little more to the west, so as we go toward midnight, maybe it goes up a little bit. But yeah, I don't really think there's going to be any severe weather today, so I think we're in the clear for that. So that wraps up this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.